joy from working. Then we have different types of work. We have salaried work, we have self-employment and casual work. And I'm going to explain about salaried employment. Salaried employment is whereby you are employed in a particular job. And at the end of the month, you do what? You're paid at the end of the month. For example, you can be the manager, the clerk, you can be the pilot or the driver. So you work, and at the end of the month, you do what? You're paid. You know, it is in our country whereby at the end of the month, most of us are paid. In most countries, like the US, you are paid every what? Fortnight. That's how it's paid. Most of those people who are, it depends with what you do, but the ones that I've seen are what? Every fortnight. But here in Kenya, most of the salaried employment, you're paid at the end of the what? The month. Even as a teacher, I'm paid at the end of the month. So that is one type of work. Another type of work is self-employment. Self-employment is whereby you invest your time, money, and resources to set up a business. You invest your money in your business, and because it's self-employment, it means that that job that you set up, it's yours. You go there like a what? You go there every day to work so that you can be able to earn income, you can generate income through your profits. And profits in a self-employment come after what? The expenses that you incurred. You pay the employees so that you can make the what? The profit. And then we have casual work. Casual work, and many Kenyans are in casual work. And these are employment that are hired in a business according to the needs. They are employed if there is need, and then they do what? They don't work if there is no need. I can give you a good example. You know the man who cuts grass? Yes, he's usually called if there's what? There's a lot of grass like now. And then he cuts it and then goes back. Another example is, there's another woman who used to come and cook. If there's a lot of, yes, let's say that is casual. If, let's say, one of the cooks is not there or has an emergency, that woman comes and does what? Does the work and then does what? Leaves. She's paid. That is casual work. And it is mostly in the industries. You will find out if you will be working as maybe an accountant in an industry, you will find you'll get casual workers. There's a time when there are many workers who are needed. So that is the time that you bring them forth, and then after the work is done, I can give you a good example. When Qatar, there was what? It was called the World Cup, right? And there was also something, it's called Formula 1 was there last September. They need a lot of workers, so they got many casual workers. The Formula 1 went on good, and then they were discharged, same as the World Cup. So that is work that you're given based on needs, and then you're paid what? Immediately. It's not permanent. Are we together? And here it is important I emphasize, when we're talking about the types of work, is that you can only get rich if you are what? A founder. Not rich, you'll become extra wealthy if you are a founder. If you have a salary like me, you can't. I won't lie. If you are self-employed, don't be like I have a business. A business whereby you are the one, the business cannot run without you. It's just like employment. But if you are a founder, that's a game changer. A founder is, let's say, you see, even you can be a founder. A founder is you make your own thing. Someone who sells, what do we get mostly? Let's say even unga. You see unga, the way we get the flour for ugali. You're the one who's processing it. It's your maize, right? You process it and you sell to the people. You have your own farm, or you get it from here, or even you are the one who's doing the wheat. You are now a founder or a manufacturer. That means that people depend on you. You need to employ people who are going to do what? to again to buy to get the maize from, to buy the maize for you. There are people who are coming to the industries that it can be done what do you say it is being done? Graded and sifted. You know, you cannot do that. You've employed more than what? How many people? Like more than 1,000. That means you're a founder. You're in a particular industry. You know it's yours. In Kenya, for example, you know Ajab. Yes, Ajab came the other day, and is coming up. Or we also know about the Unga group. Those are people. If you are now, it was a person, a owner, one person. Like for example, where I'm giving Unga group is in the NSE, but for Ajab is not. It's owned by a person, so that person can get a lot of money. It also depends with how many workers you've employed. If you've employed 6 workers and above, you're on the path. But if you do not have an employee, that means you're still in the what? In the salaried and self-employment where you have to work. The business cannot function without you being there. You have to be a founder. Other people who are founders, an example of a person who's a founder? Sorry? Maybe? Oh, Bill Gates, yes. That's on another level. That one is another level, yes. Also, like, it's called, the one for Nigeria, the richest man in Africa, is called what? Dagote, is in oil, right? Is in oil. And you know, in Nigeria, there is what? Oil. That's a founder. Another person in Kenya that you know is in any manufacturing. That's a founder. That thing is only produced by him. And he has 1,000 workers. That is what now I call wealthy. Watu wengine hapa, your neighbor ambaye amenunua gari 2 anakuambia mwezi, hakuna kitu. Hakuna kitu. Hakuna kitu. That is nothing. There are people, you live with them, they tell you they have an estate of houses, and all the houses are paid for. They're earning from those, like Chris Kirubi, yes? He has Hako brand. He owns 2 Rivers, right? And there are many other businesses. That as a founder, you have to use the 2 Rivers. You have to go to 2 Rivers and shop. All those shops, they're renting. All the Hako brands, if it is Miadi, the Big Pen, Siniake, every Big Pen you get, a few shillings goes to the son and the daughter. So you see, that's a founder. That's what you should progress in. Now, you can start now. You can look for something and start doing it. That is work now so that you can do well. So continue.